Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another first impression video. I have quite a bit of them coming out today. I think in total it's going to be 5 or 4 of them, so you have been warned. Plus a live video tonight, so many things happening today. This one's going to be on After School Dice Club. You can watch this one through Funimation. Not sure where else you can watch it. If you do know and you know where else people can watch it legally, what I mean legally is where, we're giving money to a actual person that will support the creator of the anime. Let them know in the comment section below. This is going to be a moe anime. Very cute anime. I actually did enjoy the first episode. But before I continue, a few things. One, if you have not done so by now, then what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live or when I upload videos just like this one. Also, guys, if you want to further support me, there's always the means of becoming a Patreon or going to my live videos. There'll be one here tonight. You guys can go live and talk about anime with me, and you guys can always send me super chat that way. Also, guys, if you want to watch more first impression videos, I have about 6 or 7 already out in my channel, so go check those out as well. Last of all, I want to invite you guys to just check out the series that I'm releasing quite often throughout the year, like the I Try videos. But yeah, and lastly, this is the last thing. There is a spoiler alert to the first episode, because I will talk about it in some detail. So if you don't want the first episode to be ruined, then don't watch past this point. Okay, so we follow at the beginning the life of this girl who's shy, who has basically no friends, and she has always lived like that. She kind of has kept away. We kind of see the class president or representative invite her to karaoke for the weekend, and she's like, no, I don't want to do that stuff. And we hear her in her mind saying, I've never been interested in things that regular people are interested with. So anyways, she goes walking home, and she goes to the same path, goes to the river, takes a deep breath, says this is so calm, and at the same time, immediately we see a crazy girl with her brakes not working on her bike that falls in the river and needs her help, because now they have to go under a bridge where she can change her wet clothes to dry clothes, and she needs to be the lookout person. So she helps her out, and she basically ties her up to having her go explore the city. She's a new transfer student to the school, and she hasn't explored the city yet. So I don't want to say convinced, because the shy girl says no from the beginning, but she just kind of makes her like, you haven't done it either? Let's go, come on. So they go and they explore their city. The shy girl freaks out at one point because she hasn't done this, and she feels like she's lost, and she's like, don't worry, we're not lost, we're just pretending to get lost, but we have no destination, we're just enjoying looking at new things. So anyways, on the way back home, they notice the class representative, who is a big stickler about rules, and notices that she is on a weekday walking in an area that shouldn't be walking on. Scandal. So they follow her into this sketchy building. It looks sketchy from the anime, I will say that. And then they go into the building, which I'm thinking, if I was their age, I would have never done that, but doesn't matter. They follow her up to this room, and it's a store. They go into the store, and they see all these different interesting things in language they can't understand. And when they're talking to each other, this big, huge guy shows up. He looks like he's like the bouncer of a club. Shows up in the back and says, oh, those games are German. And they freak out, and they're like, who are you? I'm like, oh, I help here in the store. Or I'm the manager here in the store. This is the game store. And they're like, oh, it's a game store. And most of the games are European, more lenient to German games. I don't know if that's going to be something specific to the anime, but that's what he said. So the representative finally notices them and says, oh, you guys are here, you shouldn't be in these areas after on weekdays. And they're like, well, we were following you because you're a big stickler with rules, and we were wondering where you were. Anyways, and all that, they end up playing a game with the manager, and they end up tying the representative girl, even though she's a big stickler with rules, playing with them and having a good time. The anime takes about a third of the episode to explain the game and show how the game is played. It also shows the characters playing and enjoying their time playing the game. So it almost feels like every episode is going to be a different game. They're going to teach us a different game. They're going to teach us how to play it, and the girls enjoying playing the game. That's very common, I think, in kind of slice of life, moe type of anime. There's other genres like there was the Dagashi, I believe, is the one about the candy, where the girl had a candy store and they had like a candy each episode. So kind of similar to that, but with board games. So at the end of the episode, she tells them, okay, it's still against the rules, the school rules, to be out on weekdays, so you can't visit me to the store on those days. But holidays and weekends are always, you guys are always welcome. And so they kind of end with them planning to play on weekends and on holidays together, which I think is sweet. So you have the kind of bossy, follow the rules girl, you have the shy girl, and then you have this kind of airhead, very explorers a girl who's just kind of, she had a little quirk there. But anyways, yeah, very moe style. Like I said, the anime kind of showcases their beauty as girls, but not in an ecchi way, in a very cutesy way. You get intrigued by the games and just the uniqueness of the game boards. That the game they played this first episode was about a guy that sold rugs, and they had to kind of. You have to watch the episode. It's an interesting game. I just thought I've never heard of this game, so. To be honest, this one is kind of the mid ground for me. It's cute enough, and it also has an interesting theme that I've never heard about, like board games. I've never really been interested, but when I watched it, I was like, wow, this is kind of interesting. That it makes me want to watch it, but on the other side is also one of those like, okay, it's slice of life. It's going to be a board game every single episode. We're probably going to meet maybe one or two other girl characters eventually. I don't know if I want to watch that and eventually get bored. So I will give it a little simple 6 out of 10, just because I don't feel like it's one of those that intrigues me completely to want to watch more. But it does intrigue me enough to say it's good. If you like moe anime, go watch it. So, if you do like moe anime, go watch it. If you have watched it and you want to give your opinion here, feel free to do it in the comment section below. I want to hear about it. I answer the comments as fast as possible. Sometimes I'm at work or I'm with my family, so I don't answer them as fast as possible. But I try to do that. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not done so by now and you're watching at this point and haven't done so, subscribe, guys. I don't know what you're doing. Just subscribe. I'm almost at 2,600, and I think today might be the day. I'm not sure. And if you guys want to further support me, consider being a Patreon. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.